just stay on that side. If we ain't fighting each other, keep my name out y'all mouth, bro.
Yeah.
If we fighting, then let's get it.
So I don't even know what Devin, is he calling the mom, the father? Is he saying he kicked the mom out? Is he saying he kicked his pops out? I don't really know.
Gervonta Davis has completely lost it at Devin Haney after Haney disrespected his mother. And now this beef has crossed a line that makes everything feel far more personal than just boxing.
Antagonizing it to sell more for them, or like what you think the reason is that it happened like this?
I mean, I don't know, cause you always see interviews with my name, and it's why you keep mentioning me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This is no longer just regular boxing trash talk. Fighters can go back and forth over belts, money, records, and who truly carries the bigger name. But the moment family gets involved, everything changes instantly. Tank is not the kind of fighter to let something like that pass without a reaction. And now the tension between him and Devin feels far less like promotion and far more like genuine anger. That is what makes the situation so dangerous, because when pride and family become part of boxing, the fight grows into something much bigger than what happens inside the ring.
So like, I don't want to be in the sane, like I don't want to be sane and stuff like no more. I don't want to be like had that target on my back. You know what I mean? So I like to play like lay low and things like that, and like chill for the most part. Be with people that's gonna be with me day in, day out. You know what I mean? I don't hang with no big group, no big entourage and things like that.
On Father's Day, Devin Haney took his beef with Gervonta Davis to a deeply personal level when he posted a message about Tank's father. He wrote, "I'll post Tank's dad for Father's Day since he won't. Happy Father's Day, Big Tank." That caption instantly pushed the rivalry beyond regular boxing trash talk and into family disrespect. Once Tank saw it, the entire situation became far more serious. In response, Davis fired back on Instagram by posting a picture of Ryan Garcia standing over Haney during their fight, one of the most humiliating moments attached to Devin's career. That move was not random. Tank knew exactly which image would sting the most, because Ryan dropping Devin remains one of the most viral moments linked to Haney's name. Instead of replying with words alone, Tank used that image to remind fans of the night Devin was knocked down, embarrassed, and left hearing criticism from every angle. That made the beef even hotter because Haney brought family into it, and Tank responded by reopening one of Haney's most painful boxing memories. That is where boxing ego's reaction comes in, viewing it as full boxing drama. Haney tried to clown Tank's family situation, and Tank answered with something aimed directly at Devin's pride. Now this feels like more than another social media back and forth. It feels personal, chaotic, and intense enough to make fans wonder if this rivalry is finally getting closer to a real fight.
Also posted a photo of Tank with his mother to wish her a, quote, happy Father's Day, a move fans are calling a savage subliminal diss. This comes right after Tank trolled Haney by posting a picture of Ryan Garcia knocking him out in the ring, right? And that's Tank and his mama. Devin Haney post.
Then he reacted to the whole Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia situation and made it clear that this rivalry has gone far beyond normal fight promotion. From his point of view, Haney taking that shot on Father's Day gave Tank the opening to answer back in a way that could publicly embarrass him. And Tank did not go with a light response. He pulled Ryan Garcia into it by posting one of the toughest visuals from Devin's career, instantly reminding fans of that knockdown and sparking the internet into talking all over again.
Gervonta Davis posted this of Devin, like to humiliate him, right? And he posted it with a song, ASAP Ferg, Thought I Was Dead. So the song choice is diabolical wordplay. And then Ryan over the DEAD body, you know what I mean, of Devin Haney. So a lot of people online got a kick out of it. They were laughing at it. Really, I don't even know what started this. I mean, I did see that Shakur and Tank were both hopping on the scale, kind of going back and forth under an alleged Gervonta Davis burner. Then they're posting their weight. Devin didn't post his weight, for the record, as of me recording this video. But it was really Shakur and them. And I don't know what caused it to shift from what Tank and Shakur had going on to Devin. The only thing I can think of is the daddy, Bill Haney. He made a comment like something to the effect of boxing is better when the crack baby's back, or something to that effect. And I think he was referring to Gervonta Davis, who had been making more noise and kind of...
On the other side, Bill Haney has now put Gervonta Davis on notice, calling for Tank to face Devin Haney at 140 and settle the debate inside the ring. This was not just another loud boxing call-out. Bill made it clear that Devin's team is done with the online shots, social media posts, and endless back and forth that never leads to a signed fight. In his view, if Tank truly believes Devin is easy work, then there should be no issue meeting him at 140, where both fighters can prove who really carries the bigger threat.
Don't mention Tank's name, so. Okay, don't mention Tank's name, because he don't want it.
Just the rough. I'm not gonna mention any names. Just to roughly touch on all those guys. Are you guys like starting to go to a place where it's like we're good? You know, we tried to call you all out on the come up.
Yeah, we're good.
Here now.
We're really good. We don't think about Tank.
Or any of the other guys, I guess.
Shout out to C4. And not Tank.
That is why this call-out feels serious. Devin Haney has been working to establish himself as one of the leading names at that weight, while Gervonta Davis remains one of boxing's biggest attractions. A fight between them would go beyond belts or money. It would be personal, intense, and fueled by years of tension built between both sides.
We're available now, so all that other shit. I'm wanting to see who gonna mention Tank other than us. Tank, where you at, Tank? Because now, guess what? We're free, and you are. I mean, not free, literally, because you know they was talking 5%, and they might think free means free. You know what I mean? So let's clear that up.
But I mean, I know Eddie's got a fight to match.
I didn't say Eddie, I said Tank.
Right. No, I know, but in terms of like being free for, you know, how the networks get in the way.
Man, y'all gonna let the man get away with that shit?
No.
Listen, ain't no fight. We don't got no fight. So what's gonna happen? Tank.
At 140.
Yeah. Stop me from saying his name. Punch me in the mouth, because I'm gonna keep on saying Tank. Don't want to fight that.
And then Bill Haney made the message even clearer by directly calling out Gervonta Davis to fight Devin Haney. He was not talking like someone just throwing out a name for attention. He was applying real pressure on Tank in front of the boxing world, basically saying that if Tank is truly the dangerous fighter people claim he is, then he should have no problem stepping in with Devin at 140.
To try to make the fight happen with Tank when we were together. He tried to make it happen when we weren't together. You know, that's no secret of the bad blood, you know, that Team Haney and Team Tank have, that ultimately can't be settled in any other place other than the ring. You know, so, you know, it's out of respect for the people. It's out of respect for the Team Tank, what they've accomplished and what they've done. You know, that we continually, you know, ask and demand that fight should happen.
Bill Haney's point was simple. Stop the jokes, stop the posts, stop the side comments, and make the fight happen. That is what makes the call-out hit even harder. Bill is trying to turn all the personal tension into a real matchup because at this stage, fans do not just want more talk. They want to find out whether Gervonta Davis's power can break Devin Haney, or if Devin's size, skill, and discipline can finally silence the doubts.
Debo doesn't have anybody on the table. Tank Davis doesn't have anybody on the table. And if the biggest and best fight that everybody been wanting to see can happen, it won't be because of Team Haney. It's strictly because of Team Davis.
What's a realistic weight for that fight?
You know, I believe that the fight can happen. I don't want to put any kind of weight restrictions on it. I don't want to put that on it. I would leave that up to Devin and Tank, you know, to be the two bosses that they...
And then when Brian Custer asked Bill Haney about the possibility of Devin Haney finally fighting Gervonta Davis, this is what he said.
Do you know off the dome the 10 names that's on this hit list?
Well, it's all the bad motor scooters in or around this division.
You know the names, and they're on the list. I mean, you got Shakur Stevenson. You got Jerron Booth Ennis. You have Tank Davis. You have, I mean, we didn't leave nobody out. Of course, you got Connor Ben. You got Ryan Garcia. In no particular order. You have, Brian Norman was on the list when everybody had witnessed him knock a man into unconsciousness for 2 or 3 weeks. He woke up, the guy woke up, Brian, I'm gonna tell you. He woke up and he said that Brian Norman can punch like hell, but you bet not face Devin.
Meanwhile, Kenny Ellis gave his thoughts on the Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney situation, and his words added even more heat to the debate. Kenny viewed it from Tank's side, where the tension had already moved beyond normal boxing promotion. In his opinion, if Devin and Bill Haney keep calling Tank out and putting his name into the spotlight, then they have to be ready for everything that comes with it. Tank is not just another fighter you can pressure through interviews and social media. He is one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing, and once the fight becomes official, all the talking has to turn into survival. That is why Kenny's take matters. He is basically warning Devin that calling for Tank at 140 sounds good until you are standing across from him and feeling that power.
Great fight, because it's like everybody say Tank always, they say Tank is behind till he land the big shot.
And then Ryan Garcia stepped into the middle of the heated exchange by trolling Devin Haney with a short message of his own. He tweeted, "Devin, I'm waiting." The message was brief, but everyone understood what it meant. Ryan was reminding Devin that their unfinished business is still there. And with Gervonta Davis already posting that knockdown image, Ryan used the moment to push the rematch talk even harder. Now Devin was not only dealing with Tank's response, but also Ryan circling back and turning the whole situation into another reminder of their first fight. On the other side, Calvin Ford has finally broken his silence on Gervonta Davis's return, and his words instantly grabbed fans' attention again. Tank has been surrounded by questions about what comes next, who he should fight, and whether the biggest names around him are truly serious about stepping into the ring.
Can't even say that because Devin Price said it's no threat. It's no threat. It's not like you're going against a puncher. You know what I'm saying? So Devin might take a chance. So it's based on, like I said, it's going to be a good boxing match. Who throw the best shots that...
But when Calvin Ford speaks, his words carry a different kind of weight because he understands Gervonta Davis better than almost anyone in boxing. He is not speaking only as a coach. He is speaking as someone who knows Tank's mindset, the pressure he carries, and the danger he brings when fully locked in. Now the message feels clear. Tank's return is not only about stepping back into the ring. It is about reminding everyone why his name still controls the division.
They say when he make the phone call, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's all we are doing. Just wait until we finish dealing with certain circumstances, and then that's out the way. We keep everything behind and just look forward to the future.
When's the last time you've heard from him? How is he doing?
Oh, he's doing great. You know, he's doing great. His mental's great. Kids great. Just, I would say, living life. Going through what fight. As you said, and listen to JoJo's story, you know, everybody go through something. But that's what's going to make them who they're going to be in the future.
Then Showbiz the Adult gave his take on the Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, and Devin Haney situation, and he viewed it like boxing is missing the fight fans truly want to see. He has been calling for Shakur versus Tank because that matchup feels like the perfect clash of styles. Tank brings the power, timing, and danger to end a fight with one shot, while Shakur carries the defense, ring IQ, and patience to make even elite fighters look frustrated. That is why he sees Tank and Shakur as a true legacy fight, not just another big-name matchup.
Tank Davis is back, and you know he's back because he's just busting his knuckles on X, sending all these X posts and going at Shakur Stevenson. We got to talk about that. Also, Shakur Stevenson saying, "I'll take the fight. I'll fight Debo. I'll fight the fight. Get my face kicked."
But the problem is Shakur Stevenson is now focused on Devin Haney. And that shifts the whole conversation. Instead of chasing Gervonta Davis first, Shakur appears to be moving toward Devin, which has fans debating whether that is the smarter move or if the Tank fight is still the one that would prove the most.
Says, you know, I'm close. We're close to like getting this fight sealed and everything. It's just the only reason I'm hesitant is because my brother Keyshawn Davis, who I love dearly, is in line to fight him first. So I need his blessings.
You called on something and y'all just fiending for it. So now let's do it. Are there actual negotiations going on for that fight, or is it just what we're seeing, kind of the back and forth on socials?
It's real negotiations.
How close are we to that fight?
We should be. I don't know. We'll see. One thing that I'm not going to do, Keyshawn's my brother. I love him like with all my heart. I'm not going to step on any toes just to get a big bag. Like, it's not.
Then Shakur Stevenson jumped into the drama and trolled Gervonta Davis directly, making it clear he no longer feels desperate for the fight. Shakur wrote, "You understand I don't need you, right? If you never fight me, I'm still going to make a ton of money." That post instantly made the tension even messier because Shakur was not only accusing Tank of avoiding the fight, but also taking shots at his pride and public image. He even referenced the Lamont Roach Jr. situation, suggesting it changed how people view Tank. Shakur did not stop there. He followed it up by pushing back against the labels people have placed on him for years. He said, "Everybody put their own narratives on me for years, called me a snake and all types of things. But one thing for sure, that duck talk is the biggest lie. I'm not built that way. I know me at my best beats everybody." That message felt like Shakur trying to reset the whole narrative around his name. He was not just answering Tank, but also every fan who claims he avoids dangerous fights. Then Shakur opened up on why this beef with Tank has become so heated. For him, it is not just about fans asking for the fight. It is about years of people questioning his courage, saying he is ducking smoke and acting like Tank is the one man he does not want to face. That is why his words sounded so personal. Shakur is basically saying he does not need Tank to validate his career, but at the same time wants people to stop acting like he is afraid of him. And that is what makes this rivalry so interesting. Tank has the power and star image, while Shakur believes his skill at his best can beat anybody. So now the beef is no longer just about making the fight. It is about pride, respect, and which version of the truth the fans decide to believe.
With him, with his pride and like his ego and it's hard for him to even, want to get on the phone with me, want to reach out or put all that other to the side. That nigga just got too much ego, I guess.
But where did the beef come from? Cause it's like, it seemed like he really don't like you.
Nah, he don't.
But why? Like, what did y'all do? Cause y'all was cool at one point, right? We see videos of y'all as amateurs. Niggas was cool. Y'all knew each other. Like, where did it start that y'all don't like each other?
Nah, that shit started from him. Like, everybody really think like, cause people run with like false narratives, so they gonna say they versions of like the story, but truthfully, like when I first was around the nigga, he was showing a lot of love, and then once I became a threat, is where like everything switched.
Make sure to check out our other videos on the